Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we are going to start off today's episode with wrapping up the semifinals for the Idol Division Championship Tournament, number one contenders tournament. Shmeep's World is making her way down the ring, coming off of 2 wins, one win against Mama Inu at As Good as Gold, and another win against T the Shiba in the first round of this tournament. Shmeeps is a one-time Idol Division champion. Can Shmeeps make it 2? We haven't seen Shmeeps with that title around her waist or in title contention in quite a bit, and she's kind of made her way back into the scene. Shmeeps World beat T the Shiba a handful of weeks ago. Can she beat Tyranno Maximum? The difference between Tyranno Maximum and Shmeep's World is that Shmeeps had the championship. Tyranno Maximum had an opportunity at the championship. Ty has only ever had the championship one time, an opportunity at the Idol Division Championship one time, and that was in the Elimination Chamber. They were unable to pick up that win there, but they have held gold in other realms, the Open Weight Championship. They were at one point, and maybe still is, I haven't checked the numbers, was the longest reigning MPW Open Weight Champion of all time. If that doesn't mean something to you, I don't know what will, because that championship is defended twice as many times as any other championship in MPW, and will be defended here tonight. We saw Glitchy lose to Emrys last week, and Glitchy will have to defend the Openweight Championship here tonight coming off that loss. Tyranno Maximum beat Rize to get to this point. Rize picked up a win last week, but unfortunately she did not quite pick up the opportunity here. It will be 2 high flyers, Shmeeps and Tyranno Maximum, up against each other. Who will pick up the win? It will be certainly an interesting thing to see. I'm excited to see what these two can pull off together and who will come out on top. Who will fight Emrys for a shot at Rocky's Idol Division Championship next week? Shmeep's World versus Tyranno Maximum. The winner will move on to next week for the finals. Out the gate, Shmeeps has it scouted though. Ty likes running out the gate, but sometimes doesn't work out for them. Butterfly takeover. We're gonna be prepared to see a lot of moves with the ropes, a lot of high flying, jumping action, because that's what these two love to do. Like I said, Shmeeps catching Ty off guard with that Hurricane Rana. The athleticism in the ring is unmatched. Off the ropes, drop kick. These two have springs in their shoes. They defy gravity. But only one can move on to the finals. Shmeeps in control early on. How will that fare for her later on the match? You definitely don't want to gas yourself out against someone like Ty. When you're Ty and Shmeeps, it's really easy to just use all of the gas in your engine, get as many moves out as possible, but that can be incredibly dangerous. It's a high risk, high reward situation. Kick out of one. And it seems like Shmeeps is taking full advantage early and trying to just get as much damage off as possible. Ty is in position for that drop kick, but playing a little bit of possum, rolls through the way. And now gets it again, but Shmeeps rolls through. Face buster. And as I said, Shmeeps is already looking tired. Grab the knees, push them directly into Ty's face, and is already feeling it. Over the top rope. Ooh, right on that coccyx. Right on that tailbone. Right in front of the French Canadian commentator's booth. Drop kick to the back. Right where the shoulders and spine connects is where Ty striked, and that is a dangerous part to hit. Dropping him on the knee. Tyranno Maximum. Just dumping Schmeeps into the corner. See, when it comes to the outside battling, Schmeeps, Ty is unmatched against Schmeeps. Jesus. Power slam, kip up though. Ty was a former openweight champion. Could take a count-out victory here, but is using what they know to their advantage. They are used to fighting on the outside of the ring, as openweight championships are defended in falls count anywhere matches. And just using every instrument to Ty's advantage. Ty's going to make it back into the ring. Could potentially... Okay, he's going to let Schmeeps get into the ring. Schmeeps sends Ty back outside. Whiffs the punch, but connects there on the second. Connects on the third. Ty fighting back on the outside. Kip up. Or goes over it, rather. Takes down Schmeeps. A little classic wrestling style and rolls Schmeeps over onto her shoulders. Kick out at one. Way too early to call it for Ty. Bouncing off the ropes. Little splash for good measure. Let's try that one more time, says Ty. Gets it again. Pressing the weight down onto Schmeeps. Tyranno, or belly to belly, excuse me. Over the top, belly to belly. Standing moonsault. Rolled through, though. And a DDT turns Ty 180. Head directly into the canvas. 2 count. A near fall. Schmeeps was nearly moving on to the finals. I don't know what Schmeeps is looking for here, but a inverted DDT. Schmeeps maybe is in prime position for that critical roll and barely nearly overextends it, but does connect with the critical roll. Could put away Ty right here. Kick out at 2, though. A solid kick out at 2 for Tyranno Maximum. Schmeeps World's got a couple things left in her handy book here, in her toolbox. But the question is, has Schmeeps gassed herself too early? Schmeeps sending Ty into the corner. When Schmeeps sends you into the corner, there's nothing good, and Ty knows about that. Splash into the corner. Working the legs, trying to hyperextend the knee and stretch out the muscles in the leg. You could tear a tendon. Tyranno Maximum suplex in the center of the ring. Booty popping moonsault. Hooks the leg, center of the ring. Prime position for a win, but Schmeeps kicks out at 1. I don't know if Schmeeps is using too much of their energy here, but it is a dangerous position. Tyranno Maximum impact to the back of the head of Schmeeps, and now looking to put the nail in the coffin and put Schmeeps through the blender. Schmeeps has it scouted, and now Schmeeps looking to go all around the world. Connects. Tyranno Maximum shoulders down, and it's over. 1, 2, no! Tyranno Maximum, I honestly, truthfully thought Schmeeps had it there. Schmeeps did too, but Ty got that shoulder up, showing why Ty was the longest reigning openweight champion at a time. Now Schmeeps is going to take the time to work the legs, get that limb work going. Maybe second time's the charm for Schmeeps World. Around the world, connects a second time. That looked like it hurt Schmeeps on the way down as well. Taking a little bit of extra time to get that cover. 2. No! 3. No 3 count. The closest. A few air and some hair away from hitting the third one. Tyranno Maximum kicks out of a second around the world. Near fall after near fall. What is it going to take? Enziguri to Schmeeps World. That was so close. Some might even need to get a replay on that, but that's referee's discretion. I mean, however the ref wants to count, that's how he's going to count. This was the referee that got taken out in Angels match the other week. Oh, spine buster to Schmeep's World off the ropes. The ricochet spine buster from Ty. I've never seen that happen before, but pulled it off well. What is it gonna take? Catches the clothesline Hurricane Rana. Schmeep's World trying to get that momentum back in her favor. Schmeep's is gonna try to look to put this away as fast as possible, because that wear and tear is getting to her back over the ropes, but not quite in a good enough position for the critical roll. Thinks against it. Time is a factor for Schmeep's here. Just doing anything it takes. Oh my God, Ty rolling up Schmeep's. Could steal the win. 1, 2. Tyranno Maximum is moving on to the finals. Rolled up Schmeep's. The desperation was the death of her. Tyranno Maximum steals it. An incredible match by both of them. But that desperation in Schmeep's led to a fatal error. Tyranno rolls her up and gets the win for the 3 count. Tyranno Maximum versus Emrys Morgana will be next week. Which one will face Rocky for the Idol Division Championship? Let us move on. Holy moly. It is time for the second match of the night. This is going to be a plain and simple singles Icon Division match. Adair Potato, one of the stragglers who didn't get a shot at the Icon Division Championship in the Icon Division Championship tournament. Adair Potato is here. He was the first one out in the Elimination Chamber when it came, and we haven't really seen him in the title opportunities since. And with more new competitors entering the roster, Potato's got to do what it takes to not fall to obscurity. I mean, Potato was once the newest member, but now there's so many new people showing up constantly that you don't want to get lost in the faces, and Potato is here to prove it tonight in singles competition. Adair Potato will go singles competition against someone who needs no introduction, but I'll give it anyway. It is the the Icon Division champion, Sleepy Pengu. Two-time Icon Division champion Sleepy Pengu is here. This is not a title match, but I mean, if Potato can pick up a win against the champion, that might lead to a shot at the Icon Division Championship. Potato versus Sleepy. Sleepy will see who will be in the finals of his #1 contenders match later tonight. The main event. The main event will be. Drag Thulu versus Flair Zero in the finals, a rematch of the century. I don't know where they are at in their rivalry at this point, who has the edge, but it's going to be Drag Thulu versus Flair Zero in the finals of the #1 contenders match. But right now it's Potato versus the Icon Division champion. German suplex, release German from Potato. He's going to take it to Sleepy, the powerhouse of Potato. Certainly picking up a win against the champion would move you out of obscurity and into the title opportunities. Could even weasel his way into the championship match in a handful of weeks. But of course, Sleepy's not going to let that happen, not going to go down too easy. He is the Icon Division champion for a reason. Defended it at as good as gold, excuse me. Can't quite get Potato on the rebound. Bear hug, submission hold, but a rope break is called by the referee. Expertly called, I would say. Enziguri. Sleepy Pengu going up top, right in front of the French-Canadian commentators booth. We could see a penguin fly here tonight to the outside. Cross-body to the floor. The French-Canadian commentators table getting an eyeful as another Dragon Screw leg whip from the Stone Dog of MPW, Adur Potato. We always say that this guy isn't the fastest, but he is definitely one of the densest members of the roster. Throws Potato back into the ring, or Sleepy back into the ring. Potato making his way, circling the ring like a shark. Referee getting in the way. Referee saying stay in the ring. It's referee's discretion on how they want to treat the wrestlers, and some really try to get people to stay in the ring because that's where we want them. We want them to finish in the ring. We don't want these count-out victories. We don't want disqualifications. So the referee was saying, hey, Sleepy, stay in the ring. Potato's coming in. Let's get a clean return. Big boot blocked by Sleepy. Sends Potato into the corner. Sleepy's title reigns have been an arduous one, and he is looking to defend it one more time. So he's going to be looking out for all those people as he's working the legs of Potato, that amateur wrestling background of Sleepy Pengu. Showing light here. 2 count from the champion. Sleepy's going to be watching very closely in the back tonight after this match to see who will be in the finals and who will face Merlin in the one-on-one finals to be the number 1 contender. And I mean, Sleepy is definitely going to be gritting his teeth if Merlin can pull off the win there. Sleepy thought he got rid of Gareth and Merlin, but now they're right back at it. Fisherman Brainbuster hooks the leg. A beautiful maneuver, but a kick out of 1. Dropping Potato on that sack of dimes he calls a neck. Ooh, and that just clapping back with the force of 1,000 potatoes. The best German suplex in the business by Potato. Certainly the gnarliest one. Near fall onto the champion. Ooh, was looking for the Potato plunge potentially, but Sleepy has it scouted. Zigzag, working over the neck and back of the head. Goes for the cover. Near fall for Potato again. Sleepy thought he might have had that one there, but it wasn't enough. Sleepy was maybe looking for the Sleepy hold. Ducks it, though. Neither of these two able to get off a big move. Dropping Sleepy onto the knee. Potato uses his strength, so he doesn't have to use his speed. He is a couch potato through and through. Trying to pull Sleepy into the center of the ring, maybe looking for a pinfall or just trying to get him into a better position. And I think that's your answer, as he is stalking his prey. Potato, go for the Potato plunge. Oh, over the top rope, though. Sleepy connects with that back elbow, clotheslines him over the top rope. And an elbow drop from the sky to the floor. Busting Potato open with that boot. Bleeding under the mask. Sweeps the leg. Potato is in a bad way here against the champion. 2 count. Potato gets back in at a 2 count. Big boot to a prone Sleepy and a deadlift. A deadlift tossing him over the back. Kick out at 1. The stress might be showing on Potato's face, but he's trying not to let it get to him. Potato plunge. Reversed again. Somersault kick. And Sleepy is looking to put away the challenger here. I mean, they're not the challenger, but the challenger. Sleepy hold a little bit close to the ropes, though. Ref doesn't call it, though. Not close enough. And it doesn't matter because Potato rolls through the Sleepy hold. Will not tap. A very quick exit from the Sleepy hold. Off the ropes. Lets him come to... sends Sleepy off the ropes so he can come back to him. He doesn't got to go get him. Now the hammer fists to Sleepy from Potato. And those sharp elbow strikes could potentially take out Sleepy, could cause him a KO victory. I mean, we've only ever seen one KO victory in MPW, and that was done by none other than Sleepy Pengu. Go to Sleepy, connects right on the chin. And I think that's all she wrote for Potato, and it is, and that's why Sleepy Pengu is the Icon Division champion. Putting his potential challengers on watch is Sleepy. Sleepy Pengu picks up an impressive win against Potato Adur. As we will move on to the open weight championship match, who will challenge Glitchy and be the first challenger to Glitchy's open weight championship? We will find out next. It is time for the MPW open weight championship match. The open weight championship is randomly selecting an opponent for the challenger. Who will challenge Glitchy? And these will be contested in Falls Count Anywhere rules. Who will be challenging Glitchy for the championship? Who is that? It is Bonk. The debuting Bonk is challenging Glitchy in his first ever match for the open weight championship. I am terrified for many reasons. Look at the mastodon of Bonk, the newest member of the Icon Division. My God. Oh my God, look at those muscles on this man. Horse thing. Like many before him, Bonk's debut match will be in the Openweight Championship match. It is Falls Count Anywhere, anything goes. And he will be facing Glitchy Bastards for a championship. Bonk could come out the Openweight Champion in his first match ever. Can he do it against Glitchy Bastards? His energy radiating off of him. I don't know if you guys can feel the chills down your spine, but that's his aura radiating off you through the arena, hitting every single corner. Man, we say that the MPW Openweight Championship is contested from anyone in any division, could be from anywhere, but I think this is the first that we've had someone from a whole different planet. It is Bonk. If I was Glitchy, I would be terrified. I mean, both of these competitors are terrifying for their own reason. But this is a whole other level of fear I have never felt before. And once again, I'm thankful that I'm up in my commentator's booth and not down there with the French-Canadian commentators. Looks to be a force to be reckoned with in the MPW Icon Division. Have you ever seen a horse this ripped? From Bojack to Broly, it is Bonk. Oh my God, and Bonk has powered up. Bully. We've never seen a horse in the MPW arena, but have we ever seen a super horse? Glowing with aura as Glitchy makes her way. I don't think we've had anyone in MPW come close to contesting the strength of B.A. Tycho and Glitchy, and I think Bonk might just be one of those people. If I was Glitchy, I would have no idea what to expect. It's a horse, of course, but how will Glitchy fare in her first ever openweight championship title defense against not only the unknown, but not only a division that she doesn't usually fight in against, the Icon division, but against the species we usually don't see in MPW. But that is what it means to be the openweight champion. You must be able to defend the championship at any time, any place, against anyone. It will be Bonk in his debut match versus Glitchy Bastards for the openweight championship. A horse versus a Goliath. The story the Bible didn't dare tell. And that is what it's all about, folks. The MPW Openweight Championship. Bonk could win a championship in his debut match here tonight. Can he do it? I mean, this will not be an easy feat for Bonk facing Glitchy, one of the most dominant idols in the division. The bell is rung. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. How will it go as Glitchy catches Bonk immediately, rocking him. Running DDT. I don't know who you could bet on in this match, but backbreaker. The champion has taken it early. Glitchy's going to go to the outside, and she's going to grab her favorite weapon, the solid steel steps. You can take the Glitchy out of the Glitchy, but you can't take the bastard. I don't know where I was going with that, but you can take the Glitchy out of the bastard, but you can't take the bastard out of the Glitchy. There we go. Found it. Rocks Glitchy into the barricade. And unlike many of the matches we've seen tonight, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, so they can be on the outside as long as they want, as well as pinfall or submissions count on the outside. As you see our senior official on the outside, Bonk running over at mock speeds. The reason we have these being falls count anywhere is due to the angels and gods rule. DDT! Oh my god, a vicious DDT! Vaults over into a pinfall. Referee's out of position. Kick out. I'm sorry, that DDT caught me off guard. Get rotated, Glitchy. Bonk. Another DDT and busts Glitchy wide open. Her nose now matching her hair. And a punch straight to the face. Bonk is going under for some more instruments of torture. Kendo stick in hoof and straight to Glitchy's head. Not taking down the Goliath of Glitchy. Trading hands does the kendo stick. As the horse is now getting smacked with the riding crop this time into the French-Canadian commentators table. Jesus. Already the level of brutality is at its max. You've seen a horse before, but have you seen what happens when a horse goes further beyond? And that is what Bonk is right now. Kip up, showing no sense of wear and tear, sweeping the tree trunk-like legs of Glitchy. Glitchy going for an early roll-up, trying to take this as quickly as she can, knowing that she might not be able to take a head-on-head battle with this horse. Trying to squeeze the life out of Bonk with this bear hug. The openweight champion, but the elbows in between the shoulder and neck. Clapping, disorienting the ears. Oh! Bonk was winding something up. I didn't see what that was, but Glitchy caught it. Just barely spine buster. And again, Glitchy's favorite weapon's the steel steps in hand, but decides against it. Glitchy's going to take a breather. Gonna pick the other. What is she planning with these steel steps? I don't know. Oh, God, caught Glitchy and throws him on her own steel steps. 1, 2, near fall for the champion. We nearly had a new champ in Bonk. Glitchy is fighting it, though, trying to keep momentum. Bonk again just twisting her on the floor. This match has not been in the ring since opening bell. Bonk. Jawbreaker from Glitchy. Oh, God, just slaps the neck. And again, just putting her through the rinse cycle. Bonk looking for what to do next. Grabs the stairs. Again, thinks against it, though. Ooh, with some style. Elbow to the lower gut. Bonk's going to send Glitchy into the ring. They don't have to be inside the ring, but there's many tools to your disposal, like the ropes and turnbuckles in here. And it's a good way to keep your opponents in check. Bonk's going to maybe grab the stairs, bring it around town, sliding the steel steps into the ring. Maybe he had a plan. Glitchy backing up into the rope or into the corner. She is on the ropes. And Bonk's going to give the front row a show, dumping her. Gut first on the barricade. Oh, hip toss. Bonk again with that throat chop. Sends her into the barricade. Reversal does Glitchy. DDT, and don't ask me how I know, but Bonk is bleeding in his soul. Leg drop. The openweight champion looking for an equalizer, a sledgehammer. Kip up and straight to the gut. Up and down. Glitchy going, trying to retain here. For the retain. 2. Near fall at 2, but Bonk gets back up. What does Glitchy have to do to put Bonk away? I don't know. Flips Bonk around. Oh my God, electric chair drop from the height of Glitchy. Off her shoulders. Bonk is in a tough situation, but when you back a sane horse into a corner, they're only getting stronger. Glitchy getting back into the ring. Trying to keep some distance, get breathing room. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse, but there is no escape from Bonk going through the second rope. Shoulders first into Glitchy. New champion? No. Near fall from Glitchy again. Bonk nearly the new champion. Throat chop catches her for a 3rd time. Now Bonk's back into the ring. They're really looking for something with this steel steps, but not quite. Bonk again thinks against it. Maybe it's beneath him, fighting with his horse pride. A little bit too prideful, doesn't want to use the weapons there. Oh, God! Straight to the gut, doesn't knock Glitchy down, though, with those double hands covering Glitchy, and this could be a new champion, and it is. Bonk is your new MPW Openweight Champion. The debuting Bonk says he wants more. The Openweight Championship. He is the Openweight Champion debuting. And I fear for anybody in the Icon division that has to face this man and any of the people who have to go up against the defending champ, the new defending champ. I don't even think we saw his final form or his full power. That was Bonk. as we'll move on to our main event of the evening. That's right, folks, we still got one more match. Oof. It is time for the main event of the evening. It's quite hard to come out after the showing we just had, but it will be the semi-finals, finishing up for the Icon Division Championship Tournament. Who will face Merlin in the finals? Will it be Flare Zero or Drag Thulu? These two have been at each other's throats since the beginning of MPW. They had a best of 5 series, which I believe Drag Thulu won. Drag Thulu went on to become a 2-time Icon Division. I'm pretty sure two-time, might have been just 1 time. I'm so sorry. The year is getting long at this point. But he won the championship. He became an open-weight champion. And Flair just has been working, preparing his craft for this moment, that he could get a title shot opportunity here tonight. Flair has never held the open-weight championship, has never held... Actually, wait. Hasn't he held the open-weight championship? Flair might have held the open-weight championship. I might be absolutely delusional and losing my mind, but I feel like Flair might have held a championship. Or I dreamt that. I'm seriously having a dementia moment right now. I need to go back and actually watch the product, brother. But Flair has not held the Icon Division Championship. I can almost say that for certain. Flair or Drag Thulu will be facing the first ever holder of the Icon Division Championship, Merlin GTB, in the finals. But we will see which one will pick up the win here. Drag Thulu. If I'm also remembering correctly, Drag Thulu... No, never mind. I'm not even going to say it because I'm wrong. Drag Thulu and Flair. I don't know where their record is now, but I think Flair is up a couple wins here. We stopped keeping track after the best of 5 series, but Drag Thulu has kind of moved on to better things. Drag Thulu never quite has been the same since holding on to that Icon Division Championship. And he's been looking for it ever since. He's been trying to get that thing back. Can he beat Sleepy Pengu? Can he beat Flair? Can he beat Merlin to regain that championship, get another title under his belt? Change has done Drag well, but can Flair pick up the win against his old rival? One-on-one contest. Who will pick it up? Flair beat the odds in his match to get to this point against Gareth Unpardon. Gareth had Merlin in his corner, trying to distract Flair, but Flair beat the odds and was able to pick up a win. And he would definitely love to get his hands on Merlin again. Drag Thulu. Trying to think of who Drag Thulu beat. Drag Thulu beat B.A. Tycho, I believe, to get to this point. If I am not mistaken, I apologize. Hip toss. These two know each other so well, so expect a lot of reversals. Expect that big move to hit and be the thing that ends it, you know, getting that big move off first could spout victory for whoever gets it. Flair gets that jackknife powerbomb, but holds on to it, and again, and won't let go for a third one. Driving Dregs back into the canvas. Knee strike, ripcord knee. Drag Thulu's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and Flair does know every single one. But it's just how Flair deals with it. Flair is, like I say, like I always say, a very complex man. He calculates what he's gonna do next. He's very calculated. He's very methodical. Where Dreg Thulu is a lot more emotion based. Lets his rage maybe get the best of him, but allows for him to pick up some big wins. Be a little bit unexpected. Do unexpected things. As he's going to take Flair and drop his spine first onto the apron. As the action spills outside, right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. Flair gets in the ring. He knows that that's where he wants to win. And a cross arm breaker early on. Rope break, though. Could do a lot of damage to Flair's arm if he could get that cinched in. Could even see a tap out. Oh my god, just flipping Flair around 180. Enziguri catches him, though. Back and forth. Neither one being able to take full control, and that's how it's going to be for this match. The one person that can swing the momentum into their corner is going to be the one, I think, that can get the win here. Jackknifes him, bouncing his head off all three ropes. And a deadlift. Oh my god, back body drop. Elevated back body drop, and Drag getting a little bit cocky. Trying to get into the head of Flair, which, I mean, could be the best way to handle him. Suplex onto the floor. Trying to get into the head of Dreg Thulu. Or of Flair Zero is Dreg Thulu. Flair catches him with a bulldog. Trying to get him into the corner, into the ropes. Moving him into position, but Dreg Thulu fights out of it. Rocks him with that left. Fireman's carry into the corner. Bounces him off the top turnbuckle. And he's going to proceed to just stomp his boot through the chest. And he's going to just rub his boot into the face, vibrating it on the chin of Flair. A little show-offy, a little cocky action, a little disrespect to Flair, but that's what we'd expect from Dreg Thulu when it comes to Flair Zero in this matchup. A running power slam from that deadlift position, and a snapdragon suplex dumping Flair onto his head. That momentum shift, like I said, swinging into Dreg's momentum here, but Flair scouting the Abyssal Tombstone, gets that elbow in. German suplex dumps Drag on his head. That first person to hit that big move below zero could potentially take it. That could be it. The below zero connects, but Dreg Thulu kicks at it too. Flair eyeing him up. The combo breaker, that elbow. Trying to get him into another position. The pendulum could have swung too far in Flair's favor. This could be it. Flair, no. And the lights go out. We know where this ends up. Drag taking the distraction. Just tossing Flair into orbit. And then stomping him. Using that distraction of the lights going out to his advantage. Below zero, dodged. Drag trying to get behind Flair. Gonna take him over to the ropes. Suplex and hangs him up. Gets him tied up into the ropes. Drag Thulu, Abyssal Tombstone. Can it connect this time? A little bit close to the ropes, though. Pulling the legs away, but rope break. The positioning was not good enough for Drag, and expertly rolling out of the ring. Saving himself from being pinned, and Dreg Thulu losing that opportunity. Could have picked it up there. But the damage has been dealt nonetheless to Flair Zero. The damage to his head and neck is immeasurable. Dragon suplexes and abyssal tombstones. Could we see another one? Drag's calling for it as Flair's writhing in pain. Deadlift. Running power slam in the center of the ring this time. Is he going for another one with authority this time? Shaking the ring. Chops lighting up. Under that shirt, Dragthulu's chest is probably as red as Flair's hair. Spinning neck breaker. Flair getting back onto his feet. Clothesline. Swapping positions with Drag. The below zero in sight. Connects, but Flair is gassed. It's going to take a bit for him to get back onto his feet. Will that be enough? Dragthulu is looking at the ceiling, seeing the lights. Shoulders down. Can Flair take it? 2. No. A little bit too long. He took a little bit too much time. Trying to go for that pin there. Gave Dragthulu just enough of a break to get that kick out. Double stomp again. Into a suplex. A very quick and dirty suplex. Flair maybe looking for that elbow drop off the top. No, he's looking for a axe handle? Axe handle. Flair Zero has never held the gold. Can he do it? Oh my God. Trying to get on top. Into the Boston Crab. Dragthulu could tap. He's got nowhere to go. Pushing his way through. Rolling Flair up. 2 nearly taking it. I'm sorry. I was so caught off guard there. Dragthulu nearly takes it. Abyssal Tombstone. As Flair is trying to get himself back, his composure. Abyssal Tombstone, I think that's all she wrote for Flair Zero, and it's not, though. Shoulder up. Dragthulu was nearly in the finals. He could smell it. He could taste that championship opportunity. Deadlift, running, power slam again, just trying to put Flair through the ring. He's trying to break the ring. Send him to hell. Dragthulu going up, but Flair catches him. Flair got up before he expected it. It looks like Dragthulu looks maybe embarrassed or angry at that. I don't know. He was yelling at the crowd. Flair gets dragged into the corner, using whatever is left in the tank. The axe kick to the back of the neck. Below zero, a third one. Is third time's the charm. Flair is so gassed right now. It is insane. He is so tired, and Dragthulu is right next to the ropes. Can Flair get the pin? Both these two have hit so much. One rope break. Expertly seen by the official. Drag saves himself from this match. That could have been it for Drag. The third below zero could have had him. Gonna twist his arm. Gonna meet Drag on the outside. Dragthulu trying to get some breathing room. Clothesline didn't quite get all of it, but got some of it. Kick to the gut. And a suplex, hanging his legs on the apron a little bit. Elbow drop. This is your main event. Whoever wins this match will be facing Merlin next week for a #1 contender shot at Sleepy Pengu's Championship. Will it be Drag? Will it be Flair? Both men exhausted. Flair can barely make it to his feet. He's fighting with himself at this point. Elbow drop off the top. I think it just takes one big move for Drag to put Flair away at this point. German. I think Flair, it is all she wrote for Flair. I think he's down and out. I think Drag smells it too, trying to pull him away from the ropes. Looking for that last Abyssal Tombstone. I think it's done for Flair. 0 Abyssal Tombstone. Pulls his legs away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3, and Drag Thulu will be facing Merlin in the finals. Who will be the Icon Division #1 contender? Will it be Drag Thulu or will it be Merlin? Either way, it will be a former champion. As Drag Thulu picks up another win over Flair. 0. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling tonight. I was your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestling Ton, and we will see you guys next week to see who will face who will face Sleepy Pengu for the Icon Division Championship. We'll see you there.